Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video today we're checking out why no one wants to fight the A-10 Warthog. So if you guys want more reaction to military type videos, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it for today, my friend. Let's go. These videos are super interesting, so let's see it. I mean, they're so cool. Just the technology is so advanced.
5 reasons why no nation on earth wants to fight the A-10 Warthog in a war. One simply does not mess with the A-10 Thunderbolt and get away with it. Call her the A-10 Thunderbolt, or more affectionately, A-10 Warthog, but the U.S. Air Force Close Air Support Avenger will take a beating and still find a way to shower you with her low-altitude armor-piercing ammo.
See, just looking at that, you can tell that means business just from the look of it. You can tell that it's a dangerous weapon.
The A-10 is one of the most revered pieces of equipment that our fighting men and women have at their disposal, and its track record proves it. The 30mm GAU-8A cannon that sits on the front of the A-10 with its barrel protruding from the nose is one of the heaviest automatic cannons ever mounted on an aircraft. Since the pilots are protected by titanium armor, which also protects parts of the flight control system, the A-10 can linger longer in the battle zone in all kinds of conditions, including low visibility and darkness. The A-10 Thunderbolt has earned its reputation thanks to the bravery of her pilots and her performance above the battlefield. We're proud to give a little respect back to those who've served our great country and share a few of the reasons why the A-10 Warthog is an aircraft that should never be taken lightly.
Wow, look at the movement though.
1. Armament. Here's the total count. A 30mm GAU-8A cannon, up to 16,000 pounds of mixed ordnance on 8 underwing and 3 under fuselage pylon stations, a 500-pound Mk-82 and 2,000-pound Mk-84 series low-high drag bombs, incendiary cluster bombs.
Wow, how many bombs does this have?
Mine-dispensing munitions, an AGM-65 Maverick and AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles, plus a Gatling gun that's specifically designed to fire high-explosive, incendiary, and armor-piercing depleted uranium rounds.
This vehicle is some of the most insane weapons I've ever seen.
That's a serious aircraft with a bad attitude.
Yep.
You want to shoot at this bad beast? Good luck with that.
That Jeep did not stand a chance.
2. Survivability. The A-10 has a honeycomb panel design that makes up the leading edges of the wing and tail, making them more resistant to battle damage. Interestingly, the front landing gear retracts under the wings while still sticking somewhat out of the fuselage, giving the Warthog a way to touch down with its landing gear up. This aircraft can survive multiple direct hits from armor-piercing and high-explosive projectiles, while its self-sealing fuel cells are protected by internal and external foam. Like in 2003, when Captain Kim Campbell successfully brought her Warthog back from a close air support mission near Baghdad, her 75th Fighter Squadron A-10 was hit by ground fire, taking extensive damage to the starboard vertical stabilizer, horizontal stabilizer, aft fuselage, and engine. Upon sustaining the hit, the airplane became uncontrollable, rolling left nose down. After trying several ways to regain control, she engaged the backup mechanical flight control system. The jet responded, and with some help from her wingman, she landed back at her forward base.
Okay, to take that much damage and still be able to get back, that is an incredible invention.
3. Range. At around 2,580 miles, the Warthog's flight range could get you from New York City to Los Angeles, California. Thanks to 2 General Electric TF-34 GE100 turbofan engines, the aircraft can achieve about 450 miles an hour, or Mach 0.75, making the Thunderbolt fast enough to be ultra-deadly. 4. Support. The A-10 Warthog has immeasurable value to our U.S. troops on the ground and plays a critical role in our military strategy in the Middle East and around the world. Arizona Representative Ruben Gallego said, "I'm glad we were able to keep this fleet fully operational, and I will continue to fight to preserve this aircraft to ensure that the warfighter on the ground gets their air support." The A-10 was specifically designed for close air support missions. Its large and varied ordnance, long loiter time above the battlefield, accurate weapons delivery, and unfriendly field capability are more than well developed to be at the forefront of the ground forces around it. As the U.S. Air Force says, the low-altitude safety and targeting enhancement upgrade provided computerized weapon aiming equipment, an autopilot, and a ground collision warning system, which includes multi-band communications, global positioning system, and inertial navigation systems, infrared and electronic countermeasures against air-to-air and air-to-surface threats. In other words, try to shoot at our ground troops, and we will not only shoot back, but unleash hell on you exactly where you stand.
You shoot, you get it back tenfold, it seems like.
5. Grit. A-10 pilots have night vision capability to conduct missions during any hour after dark. The A-10 was also designed with a fast maintenance turnaround time in mind to keep it on the battlefield. Things like damaged wing skins that can be replaced in the field, the cannon creating so much smoke while it's being fired that it looks like a forest fire, and a Gatling gun that fires rounds the size of beer bottles makes the Warthog deserve
Yeah, look at that. It's like, if you're not paying attention, it's kind of hard to spot, so I can see how it could get the advantage over the enemies.
its moniker, the Cross of Death. Certainly the most important thing to remember is the pilots who fly these winged wonders and the ground crews that maintain them. Our fighting men and women are the real heroes, and the A-10 Thunderbolt is just another tool in the fight for freedom, and a tool that works quite well, thank you. Contemporary Air Force F-15 and F-16 pilots like to joke that A-10s don't have instrument panel clocks, they have calendars. At the time, the Air Force's high-tech fighter faction, which included most of Air Force leadership, considered the twin-engined, straight-wing attack airplane an anachronistic dud, unfit to operate in the modern battlefield where it was supposed to kill Russian tanks. Whether you're talking about a sophisticated stealth bomber or flying machine gun, it's never easy to bring a new warplane into being. How the A-10 program survived its first few years is a complicated story. Former A-10 pilot and author Colonel Arden B. Dahl, retired, contends that the Thunderbolt II made it to production by prevailing in two key political battles. Between the maneuverability and the survivability, the A-10 Fleet Fighter Squadron has taken on Operation Enduring Freedom, Desert Storm, and ISIS wherever they may be, making it one of our best weapons in the fight for freedom around the globe.
Okay, it's had a lot of incredible battles, it seems like. It's been used in a lot of incredible battles. But just look at the two together, though. You can tell this A-10 Warthog, it means business. Look how cool it looks as well. Massive respect to the pilots as well that are flying these, because the amount of talent you need to fly this, because it's going so fast, it's like a deadly weapon. One wrong move and yeah, you're kind of toast. Very interested about why no one was to fight the A-10 Warthog. Yes, you can see that is a killer machine. The amount of bombs, the amount of weapons attached to it, the speed, the kind of blending in it does, the defenses, how strong it is. That is definitely a crazy battle weapon, and obviously it's taking a part of some important wars and battles. So this is just a very interesting video, and I can see why no one was to fight the A-10 Warthog.